Hi everybody, I hope that you guys are doing well. When I was sitting with the energy, I was seeing what looked like, it looked like a mother going to check on her child. The child was, it looked like a son, definitely still young, small, like maybe somewhere between 5 and 7 is what I'm hearing. It looked like it was nighttime. So it looked even like the mother, the parent, like went up to the room to check on the kid. That's what I was seeing when I was meditating. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so we have Libra and Capricorn. Something about connecting with someone from the past, but somebody that you already know what it is with this person. There's a sense of this being like even a sticky situation with them. For some of you, you could even have a child with this person. There, to have the Justice card, this means that something had been going on that was unchecked is now being checked. How exactly that's happening, I'm not sure yet, but something that was out of line is being checked back in line now, is what I'm getting. Yeah. If you had been waiting for justice within a situation, it looks like this is exactly where things are going. Again, I'm seeing this be connected with like somebody from your past, somebody that you had like some sort of social connection with. I'm seeing the image of like a dusty old book here. This looks like somebody that you've known. Like, you definitely have history between the two of you. Yeah, I'm hearing many things. Something about a difference of opinion and you guys getting into, I'm hearing flat ground. I'm seeing you guys had been having some sort of issue. It's like quarreling energy between the two of you. You could also feel as well that this person has like very strong opinions too. And maybe didn't leave room for compromise. I'm hearing nor negotiations, which is kind of synonymous, So what do we do with this now? It feels like it may be hard for you to figure out like how you want to communicate with this person, just because there's a lot of congestion emotionally between the two of you, but it seems like you've at least made progress from where it was that you were before. So there's a sense of you not being at ground zero anymore. I'm seeing like you have come a distance in a way with this person, especially when it comes to, I'm hearing the foreground of your communication. Getting something about like a lake, a creek, a river, something about running water. This change did not come easy, I'm seeing. There was a lot that needed to be let go of, like a lot of transformative energy here in order for you to make the progress that was needed. Even with your concept of like what's right and wrong and how do I balance things out within this situation and what needs to be done. What am I supposed to be doing on my end? Like, what is my responsibility even within this situation? Also, where does that end? Especially to, Makes so much sense. With you setting boundaries, I'm seeing very, very strong Libran energy here. So I'm looking at Capricorn, Mercury, Libra, Scorpio. The Scorpio and the Libra look like they are connected. So there's a lot that's changed when it comes to like how you advocate for yourself, how you advocate for those that you care about. I do keep getting the feeling that there is like a child between the two of you. With the Six of Cups between the Devil and the Justice card. This can also be like a shared memory space that the two of you have. Remember too, like a child can be symbolism. It can be a metaphor, figuratively. For some of you, literally, though, actually. Because I'm seeing there be a notion of 3 people here. So you could have even at one point, like, had or have. I say had because at one point in time, like, you could have been... Something has changed about the dynamic between you guys, potentially even between the 3 of you, depending on how many people are here. So now the Hierophant enters the picture. Something about like what you believe is right, your values, even how you feel you're meant to be assessing a situation based off of past events, based off of history, based off of what's taken place. It seems like the guidance that you receive is to look into something more deeply, to look into something further, in order to like truly see it, in order to truly understand. It seems like this is based off of past events that are being looked into. Now there's something about a message moving into the future now. A message about like a clean slate, a new beginning is what I'm seeing here. Something is being like evaluated and thought about in connection, in relation to the past, and then I'm seeing it move into so something from the past that's being like thought about, that's being like held in the conscious space, is then being like worked on in some sort of way. I'm hearing working memory. In psychology, your working memory is your ability to like live problem solve. So to like hold in your head like some sort of like thing to be solved, and then be able to like solve it in your head, be able to like work with the components and like switch things around and change it and do all of that stuff. Like essentially solving math problems in your head, but it can be applied to anything. It's your ability to like hold things and also work with them and shift them at the same time and change them and solve them. Solve a problem, essentially. So you're taking that and then you're bringing this into like some sort of message that's connected with like having a new start, having a new beginning. If I'm seeing somebody feel like this is the right thing to do, like this is definitely the path that seems even the most fair within this situation. I'm seeing that may not have been this person's view in the past. I'm getting as well that like somebody has also had a change of heart too, about like wanting a clean slate, about wanting a new beginning. But it definitely was not like that initially, is what I'm seeing. It's like somebody had to go through like their own process of transformation to even come to this conclusion that they've now found themselves at. I'm seeing a masculine figure that looks tan. Remember masculine, tan, brownish? Masculine does not, it is not connected with a gender. It's not associated. I'm hearing it's about energetic presentation. So keep that in mind too. Yeah, I'm seeing whoever this figure is, they may be like quite into their appearance. It may be something that they like prioritize, something that's important to them. Yeah, I'm seeing this. I'm hearing dichotomy. I'm seeing this thing happening again between you and this person. There is somebody that is very much maybe even used to having like other people bend for them, bend a knee even, because they, for whatever reason, are very like rigid. They may be even more traditional or more in a space where they're kind of used to having other people like comply to what it is that they say, stuff like that. And there's something here about like you needing to match this person's energy and adopt like that aspect of your masculine energy to have a sense of balance, especially when it comes to your communication, setting boundaries, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with, rules, things like that. So it's like to not allow yourself to be backed into a corner or to be overpowered by this person is kind of to match them in a way that resonates with you. So there is like a sense of like more of a sense of reciprocity between the two of you, which would balance things out, because something just seemed like there was like a power play or something that had been out of balance between you and this person. Interesting. Okay, let's look into this more. Yeah, in connection to whatever this is about somebody wanting a new beginning, it looks like they want to build with you. There's a sense of like thinking about the future here, thinking about like long term what's going to be happening, stuff like that. This person is like concerned with that now. It's not about like short term things any longer. Like this person is really thinking about like their future, the legacy that they're leaving. It seems like kind of somebody having like an existential awakening in a way where they're like, I need to think about more than just today. You know what I mean? So it seems like somebody's in this place now, which may have also helped them come to the conclusion now. That may have been part of the reason why there's been a change of heart. So I'm seeing something going on with you and this person. There's a sense of like, at one point you guys had been together, like even feeling like there had been a mutual sense of like respect and sharing and like emotional comfort, stuff like that, where you even felt like you were like tight friends with this person. Definitely a social relationship where you guys had like maybe certain things in common. I'm seeing something about like socializing together. You may have like gone to events or like parties, stuff like that with this person. And then I'm seeing something about being like outside of a reconciliation energy, but then having something bring you back together with this person based off of like traditions, beliefs, values, things like that. All right. Then I'm seeing somebody be in a space where the way that they are, even like the belief system that they are subscribing to, it may be something that you want to look into further, just because of, to have the Hierophant connected with the devil. This can be speaking about a very like traditional energy, but to the point where it can be having arbitrary rules, even like very rigid and stuck in tradition, even to the point of things like potentially not making sense all the time. Arbitrary is like to be doing something and like not really know why you're doing it, but it's like that's the rule or whatever. So it's like a nonsensical, lacking a reason to be doing something. So this person may have something going on with like belief system that like you don't actually agree with, but it may be something that is based off of, I'm here, crime and punishment. Maybe this is some sort of like strict religious background that this person was brought up in. It's interesting because like this may have also been like part of the reason that you like had a falling apart with this person. They may have been too rigid. I'm seeing like very, very strong. It looks like very, very strong. I'm hearing Saturn. Saturn can also be a very rigid energy. It's like very old and very traditional and very like it can be stagnant. It restricts things. It's based off of like scarcity, stuff like that. And so like this person maybe connected with like some sort of ancestral line that is like connected with I don't know, deep like even cult like religion, as you may have seen it with this person. So anyway, I'm seeing like something that had been communicated between the two of you guys, and even something that this person had been like wanting to conjure up like through the conversation. And then there's this point where like the communication in and even like what this person, what is going on between the two of you is being looked at further, being looked at more deeply. And then so after you guys had been like close with each other, for some of you, this can definitely be like some sort of like friendship or something like that too. It's not necessarily a romantic relationship. For some of you, this can even be like a family member. The one that has the more rigid beliefs, I'm seeing them be like in a very, very like definite masculine energy. There's like even a lack of femininity with their energy. There's like a lack of flow with the rhythm. So I'm seeing like you guys had been together at one point. There's a sense of feeling like this person got you, like you had common interests, you could talk about similar things, you even felt like emotionally they were there for you, things like that. It was mutual, stuff like that. Common friends. I'm also hearing common enemies, so like maybe same dislikes, same likes, stuff like that. Then you guys got in the fight, argument, whatever this was that happened, where things were no longer copacetic with this person anymore. Now we come around and it's like somebody's been thinking about like what had happened between the two of you, the conversation, what had been communicated, belief systems, also like disagreements, stuff like that. And I'm seeing this person and it's like they're sitting in a space of nostalgia. I'm hearing requiem. This reminds me of Requiem for a Dream. So this person is sitting in a space where it's like they keep thinking about things, thinking about like the way that things progress between the two of you, and they're like, you know what, it's right for me to be reaching out to this person now. So I'm seeing somebody show up here, and I'm seeing too like they had a change of heart because of some sort of change that they've been going through, and even connected with their belief system, or like what makes things right within the world, like what's even fair to be doing. So after things have been thought about, I'm hearing molt like shedding. After things have been thought about, this person reaches out. This can be like a reconciliation, it can be an apology, and somebody wants a new beginning now with you. It's like wants to wipe the slate clean. What I'm seeing coming to fruition is you being in a space where you are very very much paying attention to everything that this person is bringing up. Like I'm even seeing you be in a more stern energy where it's like, I'm not just gonna let you walk back into my life without like checking you and seeing where you are with things and all of that stuff. So there's a sense of you wanting to be I am hearing the word conspicuous, which is interesting. Maybe like even keeping it to yourself that you are analyzing this person, but it's something that you want to do. I'm hearing full and all the way. So it's something that you don't want to like gloss things over. I'm seeing this be important here. Because you don't want to feel like you let something slip by that you could have avoided had you caught it. So I'm seeing this be important. Okay? Somebody may have something about a birthmark on their face, like in this area. Like somewhere in this area. Something like that. Or a significant birthmark on their face. Cheek area, something like that. I'm also hearing collarbone for some. I'm seeing you be very capable of holding it down, but you may be in a space where you feel at times like you're lacking the like will I don't know, I'm feeling a sense of there being like a weak Mars energy. There may be something aspecting your Mars which makes it like difficult at times to assert yourself. So this is just something being brought to light just so you're aware of it. Being more conscientious of your assertive energy and like even giving yourself permission, even allowing yourself to be more assertive. This means too like checking more in with yourself, and if you have boundaries to like be consciously aware of them, and also be checking back between like your boundaries and also what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're allowing into your life, so you can be just doing what needs to be done. This may also be something that like you'd rather think about other things too as well, so maybe it wasn't something that you were prioritizing before. I'm seeing something about like having your head in the clouds. I'm seeing this be associated more so with the air energy. The interesting thing is that we have Libra and then the Queen of Swords, so I'm seeing this be the Libran energy. And sometimes when Libra is like more in its shadow, it's like more agreeable and less opinionated, like a, I don't know, Aries, for example, which I'm seeing down here. So because Aries is opposite, because it's a sister sign to Libra, there may be something going on where like maybe at times there's a sense of like feeling a type of way towards like the archetype of Aries energy, where it's like they're too assertive, like too rash, too whatever, and this may be actually the opportunity for you to actually embrace your Mars energy, to embrace your Aries energy, to embrace your first house, stuff like that, to get more assertive and even to care less because you know that that's what's right for you. So I'm seeing something like that being activated is what I'm hearing. I'm getting too that like the point of having this person in your life that is so like strict or even forceful or like very stubborn is kind of to show you how to like show up and back yourself up, to like defend what you believe in and all of that, because I'm seeing like you do have things that you care about, you do have things that you believe in, you do have preferences, you do have boundaries. It's about being assertive when it comes to advocating those things when it's appropriate. So yeah, initially you may be in a space where you're like, I'd rather avoid this or kind of shy away from it, but you're being encouraged to step up here for sure, and not wait around for somebody else to do it for you to do it yourself. Because you can is what I'm hearing. The thing too is that once you do this, you're going to like have more of a belief in yourself and be like, wow, I can actually do this for myself now. It's not something that I need to fear. So it kind of feels like a hump that you're getting over, where you're like stepping more into your authentic energy and not backing down from something out of a space of fear or avoidance. And so I'm seeing like by you doing this, it's also going to help you like even be more at peace with something that before you didn't feel like you were able to do, or a situation that you felt stuck in where you felt in a way kind of helpless, or like you wouldn't be effective, or you weren't able to be effective, or you wouldn't have an effect, like a low even measure of self-efficacy. But once you do this, I'm seeing it like change things for you, even about like your self perception, about what it is that you're capable of, and also about the type of environment that you want to be in, the preferences that you have. Definitely going to be benefiting you on the mental end of things. Okay, so to go over the signs again, I'm looking at Capricorn, Libra, Mercury, Scorpio, Taurus, Pluto, Uranus, Aries. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.